There's quite a few things that we celebrate around this holy season, and one of them is Maundy Thursday. It's a time when a lot of Christian tradition means washing feet or the Last Supper. A lot of churches right now are getting together to have that meal or have that holy experience. But imagine what it was like for the early disciples. They're sitting in the upper room with Jesus Christ, they don't really understand the Christ part yet. They think that they're with somebody that is quite holy. They think that he is the Son of God, but they don't really grasp what that actually means. They're not really sure what they're doing there. They know that they're there to follow Jesus, but they don't really understand what Jesus' duty is, and that is to die on the cross, to rise again, to save us all, to open up the kingdom of heaven for all of us. But at this meal, a lot of them were kind of arguing over who was going to be first in the kingdom of heaven. They might have even been complaining that the bread was stale. They might have been joking and laughing. They may not have really grasped the situation of just how important things were. They knew it was important, but like children trying to understand something incredibly complex, it was hard for them to understand. It wouldn't be until later, after seeing the risen Christ and experiences throughout their discipleship, did they really understand what their role was. Their role meant to travel. It took them to faraway places. Even doubting Thomas, it took him the farthest, all the way, tradition says, to India, to tell people about the loving God. It makes you wonder, as we celebrate this, are we sitting around and asking ourselves, why are we here? What is the purpose of us remembering such a holiday, remembering such a moment in history? And what is the purpose of us as disciples of Jesus Christ? What do we do with that? Do we travel to places, far off places to tell people about Jesus? What do we try to perform, some of the same things that Jesus did? What do we do? Well, sometimes we can find the answer in the word Maundy. Maundy actually comes from a Latin word. It basically translates as mandate, command. It's a command. And the command that it's referring to is that on this day, over 2,000 years ago, Jesus said, "A new commandment I give to you, that you love one another. They will know that you are disciples of mine when you have love for each other." That's why we're here. That's the commandment. It's not about judging other people. It's not about fearing. It's not about closing doors. It's not about thinking that God is coming down with a wrath. It's about a loving Christ that encourages us to love each other. Whether you're having a Maundy Thursday celebration or observance of Easter, I hope that whatever you're doing, you can spend this moment on thinking about that one commandment: love each other. And that means everybody. Love God, love yourself, and love your neighbor.